What's up, everybody, and welcome back to the Wizard's Chest. Today I thought we'd do a little review on Hellboy. So I picked this up at Madness Games and Comics a few weeks ago. This is obviously from the movie with Ron Perlman. I cannot wait to see the new movie they got coming out. I still like that actor that they got to play. I can't remember his name. I think he's the sheriff from Stranger Things. But anyways, as you can see, he looks pretty darn good, and all the other Hellboy figures that are around this size are like 200, 300 bucks. Some are like 150, but I felt like this one was pretty cool looking, so I went ahead and went with this one. Here is the back, and you got some nice promotional shots of all the other figures that they released in this line. I would like to have that wink. Wink! And that Johann Kraus looks pretty cool. And of course, Abe Sapien. So pretty cool. Let's go ahead and bust this guy out of his plastic confinement so we can take a closer look. I know Merlin, he's over there. He's ready to take a closer look. Come on now. Alright, so here he is. First impressions are badass. So the level of detail on this is pretty awesome. It is from Mezco. Got a nice rubbery, super light and rubbery trench coat. Articulated tail. Can go back and forth, side to side at the bottom there. Good detail all the way around. Nice wash on the pants. The shoes. Excuse me. Get it back in frame here. So you can pull the trench coat back a little bit, but when I tried to lift up the collar to see if it was glued, it was, and it came up really easy, so I'm going to have to take it easy and not mess with it too much, because it seems like it'll get brittle pretty quickly. But as you can see, he came with a pretty awesome holster there for this little gun. Pretty cool sculpt. Nice patina to it. It actually has a hole drilled in where the barrel is. So to get it in, you kind of gotta work with it a little bit and wiggle it down in there, kind of pinch it at both ends. And it doesn't clasp down. That's the only downside. So he's got pretty good articulation, and the joints seem like they might get a little bit loose, but in the waist there, but the knee joint's pretty good. Of course, you got the swivel. I keep going back and forth wanting to look at the detail on the belt. Get it into focus. I do wish the shirt was a little bit different. The shirt seems weird. And there's the big old monster rock hand. It is uber tight, and there it goes. Now it's loose. So it's got a little bit of articulation in there, but it's kind of hindered by that tube-like structure. But he stands up pretty good. I definitely like the facial expression. But the only bad thing is that there's no articulation in the elbow for his darn arm. At least the big hand. But he does have articulation. See, you can see where that glue came up. But he can do the splits pretty good. Has a little bit of rocker pivot back and forth. Of course, he comes with big baby. But you can see nothing in that damn elbow. That's crazy. pretty sweet looking, I'd say. I thought it was a NECA product at first, but turns out it was Mezco. I guess this is right before they got into their cloth goods. So as far as Big Baby, his hand is a super hard plastic that I would feel like you need to heat up pretty good to get his gun properly in there. But the gun is really badass. It's got a nice faux leather strap. You can see the detail on the painted Big Baby there. Got those big old barrels. Real metal chain or clasp at the ends. So pretty sweet there. And you can see he's got some decent articulation in the head. And then going back to that barrel, it does pop open. Snap. Alright, so a quick little review of Ron Perlman's HELLBOY. Very cool. I'm glad I picked it up. It was $50, and now I got a decent HELLBOY. Alright everybody, thanks for watching. I appreciate it. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe, and have a good one.